Hello, and welcome to another Back to Basics video. So today we're going to be talking briefly on statistics, mainly mean, median, mode, and range. So let's start with the mean. So the mean, okay. When you have a list of data, so let's say 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you want the average. So you want the center of this, you want the average of this data set. So what you do for the mean is you add all of these numbers together and then you divide it by how many numbers there are. So in this case we have 4 numbers, so we're going to divide it by 4. So 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 3 is 6, plus 4 is 10. 10 divided by 4, that's the same as 2.5, right? And that's our average. Now, when we talk about mean, we use this symbol here called x bar. So every time we write x bar equals, we're talking about the mean of a certain value. So our mean of our data set beforehand was 2.5. Okay, so let's talk about the median. Let's have another data set. Alright, so here's another data set. And so the mean is the sum of all numbers divided by the number, how many numbers there are. So if we had 5 numbers, n is equal to 5. And etc. So let's do an example again, just to drive this home. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. So the sum of all these numbers, 9, 12, 16, 17. 17 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 numbers. And that's our mean, 17 divided by 6. To calculate the median, we have to reorder it so it's in condescending order. So it's just in order, right? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's from smallest to largest, or largest to smallest, whatever. Then we count how many numbers there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 numbers. Then we add 1 and divide it by 2. So we get 6 divided by 2, which is 3. So what that tells us is that the third number is going to be our median. So in this case, our median here is 2. Alright? All this equation here is doing is locating where the median is. So if we had a different data set, 1, 2, 3, and 4 again, and we wanted to find a median, well, we have 4 numbers, 4 plus 1 over 2. So 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 divided by 2, that's 2.5. Alright? But there is no 2.5th number, right? And if it was, it would be there, so clearly we have an issue. So what we do here is that we take the average of the 2 numbers beside this line here. So we average 2 and 3 together to get our median. So 2 plus 3 divided by 2. So there's 2 numbers, add them together and divide it by 2. Again, it's 2.5. Alright? The fact that these two are the same is just purely coincidence. But there you go. Okay, so let's talk about the mode now. So if we had if we had a data set and we want to find the mode, all we're asking is, what is the most common number in the data set? So in this particular data set, the mode is 1. There's 2 ones and everything else only appears once, so the mode is 1. Right? Now if we had 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, what's the mode here? Both 1 and 2 appear twice. So we call this bimodal. And it basically just means that there's 2 different modes. So there's 2 modes in the dataset. So we can say that bimodal, that the dataset's bimodal, and the modes can be 1 or 2. Right? Okay. Now we'll talk about range. So back to our classic 1, 2, 3, 4. So the range is the biggest number minus the smallest number. So our range is going to be 4 minus 1. Right? That's our range. So our range here is 3. Okay, so that's all I have time for today. Okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments below, and or contact me on social media, and I will see you in the next video. Stop the recording.